One of my favorite memories of our time to act was meeting Nicole and Aiden at a community event. And what I find really impressive about them was seeing young people stepping into their power, whether it's attending community rallies, lending their voice in community discussions, and advancing equity and justice for our community.
I remember the first time that the other team reached out and wanted to talk to me about the city redistricting. I was like, okay, these young folks are doing the thing. Let's see what is it. And when Aiden and his team showed up and showed us the map, I was like, damn. The kids are way ahead of so many of us. So that was like, I remember vividly super impressed and was very hopeful, and I signed on to support the work immediately, and it never stopped.
What are we doing?
Moving! My best memory with Our Time to Act is my first time meeting Our Time to Act. So I was on a solidarity journey to raise awareness around the issue of youth homelessness, and I got to meet these two funky individuals. I was exhausted beyond belief, but that conversation just charged me up so much. I'm still riding on that energy today.
It's not just about giving young people a seat at the table, but actually empowering them to lead the conversations. Their passion, their commitment, their energy to center the issues that are impacting their generation.
I think the uniqueness of the team also is that you guys are very well structured. I've never heard of a nonprofit that run by students, and as someone who's been working really hard trying to build a nonprofit Big Voices, so I know what it takes, and that is what make me appreciate the work of OTTA even more.
As an organization, as a group, they create a space where you can feel and be yourself, where you can be authentic. You don't need to have the answer. You can just exist, and that's good enough. And I appreciate that.
Oh, I love you.
Why do I keep saying that?
We are in a moment where the political climate is very different, even on the federal level, definitely federal level, but also even a local. I want to focus on the impact I can make on the person, because I remember watching the video from Black Lives Matters. They're talking about the work that we do today is like a seed germinated into trees, and so we may not even be able to see the changes that we started the journey with, because it takes a long time for a thing to grow to where it needs to be. So that is where my intention for this year and the next 4 years is just focusing on small, building the little block, and focus on the impact that I can make on the person, on the world, one by one, and prayed that it will crystallize into something in the future. Maybe one day I can dream that I can come back into the garden that I grew. So the work starts now.
We're only here for a certain amount of time, right? But one thing that's for certain is that there's going to be a future, and we have a chance to assist in carving that future. But we have to acknowledge that the youth are the future, and they're making it happen right now.
We are the future, and we will create the world that we want to see.
Young people are not just the future, they are the present. And change doesn't just start someday, change starts right now. And the more we empower the youth who are leaders in our community, the better it is for all of us.
There a lot of room for collaboration, cross pollination about work, our community together, and this is something I'm really excited about. Um, to be able to, sit in the same office and power our ideas and try to win the thing that make this world better. So that's really exciting for me.
You have power, and it's up to you to decide how to use it. And that power can look a million different ways, and it can do a million different things. But don't forget, it starts in here with you, and you already got it.
When we have emerging leaders in our community that are powerful and brilliant, like Our Time to Act, I think it's important that the community supports their work, whether it's through funding, practicing some like mutuality, but also understanding that centering youth voice means that the progress will continue. And I think that that's very important, and I think it is incumbent on all of us as community members to center their work and continue to support their efforts.